I really don't know how to do this video, to be honest with you. Part of me wants to be quite rude and ratchet about the whole situation, given the fact that they were rude and ratchet in the situation, but the other wants to handle it like a professional. Is there such a thing as a professional ratchet response to someone saying something you disagree with? I'm not sure. Well, all we can do is try and see how it turns out. So, bet you're wondering about the title of this video. Well, you see, last year I made a video exposing a few head companies about how they use Des Studio to make their heads and how they're charging premium prices for those heads that they pretend that they created from scratch. The company made a Facebook video, Facebook post going down the line showing that they didn't do anything wrong and that I'm just lying, and their cronies got all hype and they cronies do. How dare she say this? I can tell that this is totally different from A and Z. They're just trying to get fame, shit like that. So then, to respond back to that in the most professional way I could, I made a video showing why I came to the conclusion that I did. And it shows how, if you were just rushing through, you could manipulate the UVs to better match the DAS head, which looks exactly like what they did. Except for they took their time, of course, and, honed it in a little bit more versus my amateurish way of doing it. But anybody with eyes could clearly see that would happen. Now, the problem with that is, and from what I've understood through the grapevine of their fan club and so on, some people just did not agree with that video that I made and swore vengeance against me. So, every now and then, during that time period, I got some messages from their fans, the usual, fuck you, Zero, you're just trying to steal, you're a thief, a liar, a scammer, trying to, damage one of the only good companies left in Second Life. And I'm like, they're the ones that's scamming y'all. They're just generating the heads with a program, not even making it from scratch, and selling it to y'all for like $20 and creating a whole culture, fairly toxic culture around it, And for the life of me, I don't understand why people just don't use straight DAS heads anyway. The person already modified the UVs. It doesn't match up with the Second Life UV. It's just like I said multiple times, manipulated DAS thing. So why not just use a plain DAS head and just make heads that way? Just adjust your template. Then it's kind of, free, open source. Anybody can make the heads for it using your templates. Everybody can just make heads without having it be, we have to use the LeLUTKA head base for that shit. I don't understand. And so I decided to try to understand. But, in order to understand something, you needed something to study. So, I have joined up with my good old friends back here on the Second Life Copybot forum, and I started donating specimens for research. And one of those free specimens just happens to be a bunch of LeLUTKA heads. So if you go down to the oven and select heads, and then go to LeLUTKA, you'll see that we have a number of specimens here for people to examine, because I want to get your point of view on this. The whole point of this channel is for research and development. So I want you to look at these heads, these rigged, properly textured heads, both the normal and the HD one Evo shit that they created using the word loosely, and see what opinion you create from looking at these heads. What do you think when you look at this? Now, I want you guys to fully immerse yourself in the study of this, because I want you to develop your own opinion on what. I don't want to influence you or guys or say that, maybe. I don't know. I just want you guys to be able to research it as well. So, for the sake of study, I have posted them all here, and you guys can go check it out and form your own opinion on this company and what you think about it. So, yeah, put in the comments, tell me what you think. Examine, poke, prod, where, give to your friends so that they can form their opinion on it, and ask them what do they think about it as well. I mean, you can only form the truth if you have the object in your hand, right? So, with that said, I have other things that I need to go research, because it's not just the head companies that have something to say or threatened me last year. It's a couple bodies too, and they need some research. So, until next time, my fellow Ginkgos, this has been Zero. Good luck on your projects.